And I love my tchotchkes, but the kids like them too.
These are my only beans left. That's crazy. I need to get more beans. Not too shabby. I do have a full bean. Kind of like slacked on that habit lately. I just parked at the event that I had this morning. Look at how stunning this place is. And I would love to return them. Like the functionality, yes. This is the Kosas Cloud set. Pharmacy haul. Welcome back to my channel. I don't usually look like this. At least I hope this is not a new normal. I'm Clara if you're new here. If you're not new here, thanks so much for coming back. I just picked up something that I hope will heal me of this mysterious ailment I developed overnight. In fact, I'm gonna put some on right now. Today is Tuesday. Like I said, I woke up with this yesterday, so I just decided Monday was canceled. Didn't really do anything, didn't want to vlog on Monday. Woke up looking like this again on Tuesday, and I was like, you just gotta suck it up, girl. So, welcome back to a week of my life, living in Charleston. Maybe just a couple of days in my life, and hopefully the end of this video will be marked by this mysterious rash going away. I did a telehealth appointment last night, and they called in a prescription for clindamycin gel. It was $15. I'm willing to try anything for $15. I had clindamycin cream prescribed to me for my acne, like back when I had like really severe and intense, or all subjective, but I had acne graduating college that I went to a derm for, and they prescribed me clindamycin and it worked really well. I have a lot of hope. I just woke up with this like gnarly rash on my face, and believe me when I say I really don't want to be on camera right now, but the show must go on. I got groceries this morning at Whole Foods and I have a coffee to show for it. Already dropped everything back at home, but then I had to go to Publix to pick up my prescription. So that's where we're at on this beautiful Tuesday morning. I just cooked one of my favorite lunch recipes as a little pick-me-up because I just feel like I'm in such a funk with this rash on my face. I also did my nails. I did some press-ons because if my face can't look good, at least my nails can. And I just FaceTimed with a friend and she was like, oh, it's starting to look better. I'm like, really? Is it? If I'm just like a headless horseman in the rest of this vlog, it's because this isn't clearing up. I had guests last weekend and I have guests coming again this weekend, so I'm doing a quick switch of the sheets in here. This is my guest bedroom, in case you were curious, and it looks like this flower might still be going strong, so hopefully that holds out for the next couple of days. These, on the other hand, very dead. Got the bedding going and some towels. So unfortunately, the guests coming this weekend involve 2 children. I think they're 4 and 2. And why is that unfortunate? Because I have to put away all my tchotchkes. And I love my tchotchkes, but the kids like them too. They're not necessarily child safe around here. Got an entire bowl of matches, flammable. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I've got cigarette pencils, literally pencils that look like cigarettes, and like I feel like pencils are probably, actually I don't know, they could stab their eye out with this. I don't think those should stay out. I have glass cars, like the car they probably love, but then it's glass. It's a hazard. Last but not least, among many other things, I have Playboy magazines. I was looking around and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, none of this can stay out. None of this. Can you imagine, like, mommy, what is this? All right, I'm gonna put those away probably on like Thursday, but probably need to like order those little things to put in the outlets. Probably just need to order like kid-friendly toys to have out. Yeah, upon further reflection, literally everything in this room screams children's safety concern. So this will have to change. Probably just get them a bunch of toys and like put them out on the coffee table. But I just added these balls to the fireplace, and this looks exactly like something a child would just like run up and touch and eat. So I'll either put those away or get like one of those fireplace things. Am I out of coffee? I'm gonna cry. Oh no. These are my only beans left. That's crazy. I need to get more beans. Did not realize that my dish gloves were molded, so I couldn't really clean the kitchen last night, so I need to go buy new dish gloves so I can do that today. Started getting this New Zealand A2 milk. I found it at Whole Foods. So expensive, but it's like so good and creamy for lattes, especially if you do a whole milk latte like me. I mean, honestly, in the scheme of like the organic milk section, it's not that expensive, but it's still like $1 more than the one that I thought was super expensive. Prepare yourself. So good in coffee. It's like my coffee milk. The face is looking marginally better, but I have some really fun things to do today, so I'm gonna against my better judgment, put on some makeup. To add insult to injury, I do also need to dermaplane, but I obviously can't do that with this going on. So yeah, I'm just gonna slather on lots of makeup and hope I can look good from a distance. This milk is insane. I have a darker than usual self-tan on. I found one, like I'm trying to find one that's like super dark for the summer because I'm not like a huge tan in the sun person anymore. I used to like bake in the backyard. Now like I'll still go to the beach and tan, but I'm not working on my tan, if that makes sense. If a tan is the consequence of me having like a fun day in the sun with friends, that's one thing, but I'm not like purposefully roasting in my backyard for an hour a day like I used to in high school. So I wanted to find like a deeper, darker self-tan, and it's looking a little bit orange maybe on camera, but you can at least tell that it's darker. It doesn't look like this. I think it's just because I'm backlit right now, but that means that I need to find a foundation that kind of matches this. This Sephora sale is coming up soon, at least I think it is because I've been seeing content, and I think I'm gonna go in, maybe I should go in now, like today, and get color match to this tan, because this is like 2 days off from putting it on. I can't color match a fresh tan because it's only fresh for so long, but I feel like this is a good base color of like when I'm tanned, and then I need to go back in once the tan fades and truly just find out my 2 shades, like my tan shade and my paler shade. And I think I want to do House Labs foundation. I've heard so many good things about that, but I think I'm in olive undertone, so I need to make sure they have an olive undertone, or I'll just do my tried and true Kosas. I love the Kosas foundation. Today, I think I'm gonna go with Miss Milani Conceal and Perfect. If I remember correctly, this line doesn't have an olive undertone, or else I would really just go with this one. It's like $10. So good. The only thing on my face is that antibiotic cream, so I'm using that as my primer. Not too shabby, but I do have a full beat like powder, foundation, multiple types of concealer on, so, and setting spray. I use like my super glue setting spray. Ever since doing a huge organization project in my bathroom that I actually didn't film, I kind of showed like snippets of it on TikTok and Instagram. Like I got bins for these drawers to make them more functional. I'm able to use this on a daily basis, which is really nice for justifying the investment. And then under here, I did like swivel things, and I have all my like gel nail supplies. I just really did a big one with the organization in here. And ever since I did that, and it was a long process, like it took me, I think like 2 days straight, literally just in the tiny little bathroom, but I wanted to make everything so functional. And ever since I did that, I've been so proud of myself because I'm actually putting stuff away where it belongs because everything actually has a place. So I'm keeping it very organized, and I'm very proud of myself. I feel like once you get a good organization system in place, it's easier to keep things clean and like tidy, which now that I say that out loud sounds quite obvious. But I just want to give myself flowers because I'm usually someone that has so much on their counter after they get ready. But now that there's a place for everything, I've just been putting stuff away like right after I use it. Same vibe with my bedroom too. I've kind of gotten into a good little like closing, or I mean opening, like morning routine shift in here where I make sure the bed is made every single day, which I used to be so good about that, but I've definitely kind of like slacked on that habit lately. So I've been making sure that the bed is made every day. I open the blinds every day. I turn on the TV because I bought like a frame. It's not the actual frame, it's like the Google TV frame, but I don't sleep with it on obviously. But in the morning, if I don't turn it on, then like what's the point in getting the frame? So I've been making sure to like clean off the dresser, make sure clothes are put away every single morning. And the bedroom is like so out of sight and out of mind until the end of the day, like when I go back to bed. But it's nice to kind of close out the day in a clean space, like clean bathroom, clean bedroom to get ready for bed, versus like coming in and realizing that I didn't pick up after myself in the morning. So organizing the bathroom and organizing my closet wall situation has been a kickstart for like better habits for me, especially in the new house, because when I moved here, chaotic, it was crazy. I feel like my routines and my habits just like all fell to the wayside. But spring cleaning is like bringing back that type A part of myself. And I mean, I can't discount actually having a washer and dryer in this house because I'm doing my laundry right now, and I will never take my washer and dryer for granted ever again. And I put the sheets on the guest room bed last night, so this is all clean, vacuumed in here, and I just need 2 bottles of water, and then the guest room will be ready for the weekend. Speaking of, before I forget, I just need to go ahead and make a physical list of all the things that I need to get, so when I go out to this thing this morning, I can just hit somewhere on the way back home. I can't find a black pen. I need dish, gloves, bottled water ×2. I feel like there was something else. This is why I start a list. I just parked at the event that I have this morning. It's at this really crazy nice hotel in Charleston. It's actually in Kiowa, but it's called the Dunlin, and I've seen so many people go here, but I've never like had a reason or excuse to go. So when I got this invite, I was like, yes, I need to make this one work. It was a 45-minute drive, but it's to celebrate this knitwear company. They invite me to journey through the Lowcountry with a floral foraging and design workshop. Yes. Immediately yes, followed by a lunch to celebrate the new colorway. So obviously I'll tell you more about the brand, everything I learned. I'm not familiar with this brand, but I'm very excited. And the activity, floral foraging, and then a floral design workshop. Sign me up. Literally. I'm wearing a white linen dress. It's gonna be kind of hard to show you now because I didn't have a chance to film a clip before I left, but I'm in a white linen dress with some little flats, and I put on my nice sunglasses, and I'm carrying my summer bag. If you recognize this bag, it's because you've been here for quite some time. I got this at the TJ Maxx in the Hamptons 2 years ago, and I almost missed my flight because of it. So if you know, you know. And that also means you've been here for a few years at this point. These are my shoes too. I want to show you the whole look. They're little rag and bone like knit flats, and they're pretty comfortable for now. This is my first time wearing them, but we're also riding bikes, so I didn't want to be in like open-toed shoes, and I didn't paint my toenails, so this was my option. Look at how stunning this place is. So I guess it's surrounded by like actual residences too. This is what I foraged. I hope this is enough, but they also have like supplementary flowers for us, and we're getting like a legit lesson in floral design. I'm so excited. Yeah, this is like chicken wire, so it's like that's how it gets like crazy, like holds it in. Yeah, and there's a bar. This is my sweater, but yeah, I'm gonna trade it for my apron so we don't get this white messy.
We're ready to go.
I am. Oh yeah, no one else has this on.
No, cute. I'll put mine on. I'm just taking a minute.
It's been another 5 minutes and no one else has their apron on. This is so good. It's a strawberry shrub. I feel like I need to learn how to make shrubs. They're like very vinegary. I feel like this is something I could easily make myself. Such a good mocktail. I feel like the vinegar adds like a little bit of like the same thing vodka or like tequila would.
You'll have like a top and a bottom, and if you've got a layer in the middle, that's fine. Just crush it up, and then you can.
Okay, what's next?
What's next?
Now that I see the assignment, like this was not the thing to forage. I don't know if this guy makes any sense now.
Okay, so guys, you always
Here is my finished product. Some of them have seen better days, but I'm gonna add more water and maybe pop it in the fridge when I get home because I feel like they've been out in the sun for so long. Back home now. This is the sweater. This is a large, so that's good to know if you order from this company. I'm really shocked this is a large, but it fits well. This will be cute with like shorts and jeans. This would have been so cute on the boat that I went on this weekend. Good little boating over the shoulder sweater. But I'm home now. I wasn't expecting to be gone for that long. So now it is game time to get all of my work done for the day. I left the house at like 9 and I just got back at 3. So I did not realize that was going to be an all-day affair, but that hotel is gorgeous. If you're in Charleston and you're looking for a staycation kind of in like a neighboring area that's not too far away, we really like the Dunlin, and this is their collection with the hotel. So this is like going to be sold in the gift shop, which I think is so cute. And maybe that gives me a reason to go back there. Finished up the work that I had to get done. It's like 8 or 9 o'clock right now. I'm honestly not sure. But I went to the grocery store because my dinner tonight was leftovers from yesterday, so thankfully that was on my side. I got a new Bev, Leisure Hydration Non-Carbonated Electrolyte Refresher. No bubbles, just vibes. It's literally what it says. It's like electrolytes, vitamins, magnesium, and ashwagandha for mood, which I need. Honestly, I'm in kind of a bad mood tonight, but I'm healed. Kidding. We're about to see. I feel like this got better today. I wonder if wearing makeup like low-key like dried it out. I don't know. I'm looking very dry. My skin is just going through it. And I know you're gonna yell at me for touching my face, but like I'm about to wash my face. I think it's getting better. At least now I know I can cover it with makeup pretty well. Sparkling cherry cola. That is my workout fuel for the morning. I don't think I've been the first person in class in so long. And I thought I was gonna be late because I stopped for that. I brought my computer because I'm gonna go to a coffee shop after. You know how some workout studios, like the lighting just makes you look so good and like so strong? I swear that studio is like the opposite. And I don't know if it's reverse psychology, because when I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. The weirdest thing. I don't know if they did it on purpose or if it's just like the natural light that comes into that studio, but oh, it is humbling. The workout's humbling, the lighting's humbling. Can't be the only one that thinks that. Best day ever, because I just found 1 hour free parking, which never happens in downtown. And I only wanted to stay at this coffee shop for an hour. So that's perfect. I have like an actual limit. I'm gonna go see how much of my to-do list I can check off. Time to put on, let me turn off the fan. I honestly, like, this fan is always on because I swear the shower is just always wet. Like, I shower twice a day, so I rarely ever get to turn that damn fan off. But it's time to put on my war paint, aka really thick makeup to cover my face so people don't think I'm contagious with something. Use the same one I used yesterday. I'm going to get sushi tonight and I'm so excited. There's this like really good sushi restaurant here that you have to book out like literally a month in advance. So the day has come. This random reservation that I made. It's called Shiki. S-H-I-K-I, and it comes very highly recommended by a friend that has good food taste. I'm excited, but I have to go do some errands and returns that I've been meaning to do for the past couple of days, but I always remember them like during rush hour traffic. And since I have the luxury and the liberty to just go do errands like midday like this, there's like no reason that I should be doing it during 5 o'clock traffic and contributing to 5 o'clock traffic. So I'm gonna go print out what I need to print out. Like I need to print out a shipping label, I think, for one of them. It's all over. Like I have an in-store return, I have a UPS drop off, I have a USPS drop off. So frustrating when they're all in different places and kind of spread out around town. But I'm trying to like maximize my route. I think I have one for Amazon too, which would be Whole Foods, but maybe I can switch that to USPS or UPS. I also got these little chili pepper earrings, and 3 people have told me, oh my gosh, your ears are bleeding. No, they're just chili pepper. I think they're cute, but if it happens again, maybe it's a sign. Well, I just realized I lost the receipt for my first return, but I do remember signing up for the rewards program, so hopefully that means that they can look me up that way. I bought a bunch of these lights for my front porch because I thought the ones from the previous owner were probably broken. They weren't broken. I should have plugged them in first. So I don't need these anymore. And I would love to return them since I don't have a use for them. And that will be like 40 bucks. I have 3 packs of them. And then this is a long shot. I bought these to hang them up with, these sticky reusable outdoor ties. Box was empty. I got home and I was like, wait a minute. I don't know if they're gonna take my word on that one, especially considering I don't have a receipt, but I'm gonna try. This is where I am, by the way. I'm at home. All right, I'm gonna take a little stroll. They let me do the return. Look at this welcome mat. I think that is so cute. Should I get that? Did some damage. I'll show you what I got. Actually, it looks like she wrapped them up when I wasn't looking. I got a little marble salt cellar to put either in the shelf niche thing in my kitchen, and I got a new spoon rest. I got a toilet brush because I've been needing one of those. I got some floor cleaning pads because I'm out, and this was the brand they happen to carry. And I got these 2 things. I think this might go on my coffee table or on my dresser. It's like a fake coffee table book. It just says Da Vinci on it, and it's just storage, but it's like velvet lined, so you could even use this for jewelry. This reminds me a lot of those Heaven Mayhem jewelry storage books. I love the concept and I love the idea. I just don't love the designs. Like I don't want like a cheetah print book. Like the functionality, yes, the actual designs that they're offering at this very moment, not for me. So I like this. And I also got this, which is kind of the same thing. So that didn't have dividers in it, but this does. Let's tear into it. I met the nicest ladies while I was in line checking out. I'm like looking around for my friends. So this like obviously doesn't necessarily look like a book, but you could have it out on like a stack of coffee table books on your dresser or something, and it would somewhat disguise in with them, but it has like a snap. And this is what it looks like, except this thing just popped out. So I need to weasel that back down in there and this can go on my dresser for like my more everyday jewelry that I'm reaching for a lot. Got all the way to the UPS store and realized that my Nuuly return label wasn't in my bag. Whenever I film my Nuuly unboxings for TikTok, YouTube, whatever, I always like put the return label like away from me filming, so I'm just afraid of like flashing my address. But that also means that sometimes I forget to put it back in the bag where it's supposed to be, or I forget to put it on top. So I got all the way here and then I realized that I could go into the app and you can request another return label. So if you've ever been in that situation and you're already at UPS and you realize you don't have the return label for your Nuuly, you can just email the UPS store. They don't even charge you. They printed it for me. It was amazing. So all that to say, my returns were successful and now I'm headed back home to make some lunch. I just finished up my work for the day. It's about 6 o'clock, so I'm about to leave for my sushi excursion of the evening. I was fully planning on changing, but I think I'm just gonna keep on this black tube top. It's kind of hard to see me because there's like absolutely no contrast in here. But I was planning on changing, but I think I'm just gonna keep on the black tank top, a black jeans. I think I'm gonna do some black sandals and just like a little bit of jewelry. My freaking bloody chili peppers still up for debate. And I don't even think I'm gonna touch up my makeup. Maybe I'll hit myself with like a dewy setting spray. I've been wearing the new Glossier You perfume. It's like a violet version of the original Glossier You. I can't tell if I like it, but it comes like highly regarded. Like a lot of people are like posting raving reviews about it. So I'm like trying to see if any strangers or people in my life compliment it, because so far nothing. I'm like indifferent towards it. I don't know if I like it more than you. I just love like the original Glossier You so much that I think no matter what version of the Glossier You perfumes I smell, I just always go back to that one. I don't know why the lighting's so weird. I don't think I changed any settings accidentally, but this is the Kosas Cloud set, just because this makeup was starting to feel a little crusty. What better thing to do after a nice dinner than clean your dumping ground of an office, which I already did. And by clean, I just relocated the mess closer to where I need to put it tomorrow morning. And I'm gonna set up my robot vacuum that's been sitting in the corner right here. I was so excited to set this up last week and then I just never got around to it. But it would really be taking a load off me right now if my floors were vacuumed. How hard can it be? Those are famous last words. Why did I say that? I haven't decided where I want the actual base station to be, but I got a robot vacuum that just had like a tiny little base. Some of them have huge like boxes that they go back into, and I think they're like self-emptying, which maybe I'll regret not getting a self-emptying one, but I just didn't want to find somewhere to put that giant thing. I will say I do have a list of things that I don't necessarily regret, but I do now realize, oh, that probably would have been a really cool addition in my renovation. And one of those is like a cabinet in the kitchen, like one of the drawers in the kitchen, the bottom drawers, like it would still look like a drawer, but it was actually like this thing. They make home vacuum systems like that where it's like an industrial like appliance that you buy for your home, and it has this thing that builds into a cabinet. Maybe I would do that in a larger kitchen. My kitchen's not quite big enough to be like sacrificing entire cabinets for that. I suppose this is something I really should read the instructions for. It says to place this in an open central location. I'm definitely not doing that. The point of this is that I don't want it in an open central location. Apparently it needs to charge for at least 3 hours, and I hope I am not up in 3 hours. So this might be a tomorrow thing. I don't know, my hopes are kind of high on this one. This is an air purifier that I just have in my office right now. I need a Q air purifier. Why are all air purifiers so ugly? An air purifier under the desk is also low-key making it seem like I have the world's stinkiest feet. It's just so ugly. That's not the case. Let me clarify, that's not the case. It's just really ugly, and I don't want it sitting out, but you can see it anyways. I just need a Q air purifier. I suppose I can move it right here too. Does anyone remember that pug that used to be like Bones or No Bones? What was his name, like Noodle? I think he passed. So this is kind of sad. But Bones, No Bones, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Anyways, kind of have that theory of whether it's gonna be a Bones or a No Bones day based on like how my eyebrows turned out. If the arch is like pointy, because once I draw them on, like I don't go back, it's just gonna get worse. But if it's like pointy, bad day, and today's bad day. But on the bright side, I have a clean house on a Friday, which is such a good feeling, like going into the weekend. I know I'm like literally miss Sunday Reset. I say that as I have you next to my Sunday Reset candle, which is restocking if you've made it to this point in the video. Insider knowledge, I'll obviously like post when, but we finally like worked on a restock. It's like a lot of back and forth with the vendor and like talking about like conceptions and like future iterations, but we're restocking this vessel, and there may or may not be more iterations and colorways coming eventually. That's very far away. Restock is closer than new colors will be, but If you like this or you want to get your hands on it, it will be coming back. More details to come on that. Follow me on Instagram. That is probably where I'm gonna post about it first. But it's Miss Sunday reset. A clean house on a Friday going into the weekend is such a good feeling. It's like so peaceful in here. I have some family down the road, like I said, literally down the road, like they're like an hour away. They're driving here right now. So just cleaned for them. I need to start cleaning for myself, but transparently I cleaned for them. And it is spotless. Little to no signs of life. Literally just saw a crumb over there on the counter, so I picked it up, cleaned the fridge. I cut up some fruit. I'm gonna pop a bottle of wine in the fridge too. I feel like I need to keep a bottle chilled. I have like a half drink bottle chilled, but that's not very nice to offer your guests like this. Remnants from the last people that came. And I am no better than a dad that has no social awareness skills to know when his wife is pissed off at him, because I embark on projects like this right before guests come all the time. I want to hang this mirror, but that involves drilling into brick, which involved a masonry bit. This is like a very big endeavor, but I want it above the fireplace right here, and I want it done now. I could wait, I could put that in a closet and do it after my guests leave, but I need it now.
How to put up a picture, drilling into a brick wall.
Power tools from
Immediate subscribe. Immediately subscribe. Looks so good. I still need to get a like wooden mantle. I don't even know if that's what it's called. Just like the piece right here. Like I want a piece of wood built out right there. I just haven't texted my guy about that yet, but now I really want to because it'll look so much better. And then I can do some like flowers or candles or something else on the mantle. But I wanted to do a fun, unique art or mirror, so I found art mirror. I wanted to get some more flowers for around the house, but don't have time, so my fake ones are all that's left right here. Doesn't look too bad. And now I'm gonna set up, well, first I need to locate the bedding for the twin bed, but I'm gonna set up the guest room in here. And I need to remember to get some paper blinds for these windows for the kid that's staying in here. Don't ask me if this is comfortable, this little twin mattress. I don't even have a mattress topper on it. I probably will upgrade one when the guest staying here isn't 4 years old, in case you couldn't tell. So she doesn't really have a taste for luxury mattresses quite yet, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I did baby proof the little things that stuck out to me, but I have more supplies if the parents want to go around and like do anything else. Like I put this thing on this closet here because that's just a Monica closet. God knows what's even in there. I don't want anything to fall on the kids if they open that. And same with this little step stool. I feel like I should move that too. I put some edge protectors or like corner protectors on some of my sharp stone furniture that I apparently have a lot of. I didn't move any of my tchotchkes and stuff because I'll just do that as they are interested in it, which will probably be immediately. I just don't have time to do that right now because I do have some work that I need to get done before they're here, and I have about 30 minutes to knock that out. But just so it's all in one place, and I'm literally just filming this so it's a mental note to myself, I put all of my extra baby proofing stuff in the guest room nightstand. And this is more of a mental note to myself than a note to you because I will forget it's in there.